I'm Chris Hadfield, astronaut and citizen of planet Earth. Join me on a journey into the systems that power the world. No politics, just real conversations with real people shaping the future of energy.
Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Can't get enough of your song of the moment? Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again with Spotify
Hey everybody! I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all are nice tonight. I do want to say my name is Chris Carter. Well, let me start over, man. Today has been a day. All right. So welcome Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. We are live at the Choice Tire and Automotive Studios. My sidekick, my buddy, my good friend, my co-host Sydney Sanders. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And due to everything that's going on, we're just going to call it a night. And thank y'all for tuning in. All right, bye-bye.
Hold on. First things first. Billy Gregg's wife wants to know what you named the cow. You didn't name it yet, did you?
I did.
Okay.
Hamburger.
That is so boring.
I can change the cow's name. And then I named several more. All right, so we're running just a little bit behind, and that's okay. Man. Okay, so if everybody watching this knows, everybody knows what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But I got to just say this, that I help me out here. I work for Bowman Gray Stadium. I'm an announcer there. Every one of y'all watching knows this. Okay, so there's almost like a fine line. I went to Austin to Bowman Gray Stadium myself this morning for several different reasons, and then what that was to main reason is I need to release something official before somebody puts out a bunch of whatever, and that's fine if they do. But I want the stuff that I put out to be true to all of you. I want to say this when we open up these phone lines. Act like your kids are watching and act like your grandbabies are watching or something. I don't know how to reiterate this. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to have a way to speak. I know there are many, many pissed off people, and I understand why. My co-host is a racer. Y'all know this, okay? I'm going to let her handle that part, and I'm going to try to, just say yay, nay. Do I agree with everything? Hell no. No. I'm as confused as y'all are, but please, if you can, try to respect me a little bit. I'm giving y'all an opportunity to voice what you feel. Remember my video Sunday. It don't matter though. What you say, what you think. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it irrelevant? I mean, it at this point, it kind of really is because it's done and it's not going to change. Beware, more is coming. Okay. It's the facts. More is coming.
Yes.
Once again, what are they saying?
Billy Gregg said not everyone's disappointed. Yeah, I'm sure not everybody's disappointed.
Right. There are some people really prevailed big time out of this, man. And once again, let me read. If this is the way you start a level playing field, okay, then I like consistency in anything. We're an idiot on this show every week. Y'all know that. That's consistent, okay? I say stupid stuff often. That's consistent.
We smirk consistently.
Oh yeah, that's right. We smirk consistently too. I gotta.
Don't. Nope. You're not going to do that.
Y'all, in my phone today, and everybody for the most part, I've talked to several drivers and people up here and in the middle. I went by to see Eric Messer at Velocita. You know what I'm saying? I like talking to people. I've talked to Billy Gregg like 3 times, and I've said this to him, and I've said it before with him on the show. The rationalization that he has is just, it's comical, but he's just like, he hits the nail on the head a lot with a lot of stuff. So
And that's why I said I wanted him to be our guest.
I told Billy, I said, Sydney, I called him a while ago. I said, man, I'm going to sit over on that couch over there and I'm going to let you and Sydney handle it. I mean, he's just right down the road. I still might. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up the phone lines later. We're going to let y'all talk. We're going to let you, I haven't read the first comment. I'm kind of scared to. I guess Cindy can monitor that and whatever. When we do, y'all, please, once again, I'm going to ask. I know, once again, just kind of, you know, I can get kicked off for horse crap that's unnecessary. I mean, really. And I've done told Andrew, my producer, our producer, that, you know, you don't have to have me say, hang it up. Y'all remember that time Dot Love was with Dot Love? That dude. He
Hang it up, hang.
It's like, dang, he's GD, I'm fat, N-word. I mean, this dude went off. And I'm like,
You really did.
Dot Love was just, I was like, how long do I have to take this? Hey, dog, hang up.
I think he was just speechless.
The finger's stuck. I can't do it. So anyway, hold on. There's some of y'all's names that I see on here, and I'm like, bleh. All right. So I love y'all. Just listen. You know, I'm not begging. I don't want a hug or nothing like that. But y'all, please respect that I'm doing this. I do a lot of this for y'all. I mean, you know, I know this. I signed up for this, and I expect it ain't always going to be peaches and cream, Sydney, and I know that, and I don't expect it to. But just if later tonight when we do open up, y'all get to talk. Well, let's
keep it clean.
Let's try to. I will listen. I will spray you with bear spray. I'm just saying. That's not no joke. That's not me running my mouth like a lot of people do. I will spray you. I'm saying all the time. I will spray you in the face with bear spray. Plain and simple. Not arguing. You're not gonna fight me. I'm not you. You're not gonna be close enough to swing at me because that bear spray goes from here to the wall.
I didn't know it was such a thing. Okay.
Until I sprayed you with it.
Cam's Corner.
It's coming up next. Hey, we do. Cam's Corner is back. Cam's Corner brought to you by Puyos Hot Dogs and Barbecue. It is back, and it is going to be good. Y'all remember Tate Crosby? I love the hot mamas.
Tate Crosby Racing just said, talk about some pretty mamas. Let's go.
See, I'm so excited. But anyway, yeah, we got a good show tonight. And once again, we're going to have longer on the phone lines. And Carson Elledge is doing some production video stuff. And she's, as of 6:30, she texted me and said, Chris, I'm not even started yet. So, and Carson's got a lot going on. So either way, the Cars Tour is going to be at Hickory with a throwback. And I did kind of want to give them a little love and I love it when Carson's on and yada, yada. So if Carson does not call in, and I don't think she will tonight, we'll have plenty of time for the phone lines and what have you. So with that being said, we're going to take our first commercial break, and we're going to come back with little Tate Crosby. And he's 6 years old, and he loves hot mamas. And I love this kid. Y'all, stay where you at. It's going to be okay.
Let your
simmer
down.
We will get through this, okay? I mean, there might be 5 cars in each class Saturday night. If I get fired, I'm not. I hope not. All right, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. I love ya.
Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes.
At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store, stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
Oh,
We are back on there. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. We are live at the Choice Tire and Automotive Studios. My name is not Chris Carter tonight. Her name is not Sydney Sanders tonight. We have fake names. My name's Hamburger. Her name's Grill.
I want to be French fry.
I do got to say this before we get to our next caller. I was very proud of my co-host. Saturday night at Bowman Gray Stadium, she drove probably one of her best races that I have seen her drive. I was so proud. I just about on the PA said, "Look at my girl Sydney, my co-host." But I've caught myself. So
You caught yourself.
yeah, dadgummit, I caught myself from doing something stupid once in my life. Okay, so we're gonna have some of these kids on here. We might even get we're gonna get their opinions on some of this stuff too. I'll let you do that part. Is he? Tell me when he's on. He's ready.
Oh, that was false advertisement.
Hey, Tate Crosby.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
Hey, how are you feeling, buddy?
good.
You feeling good? You had a little fever this morning. Is everything good with all that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, I wanted you to come and actually sit in with me and Miss Sydney tonight, but that ain't happening. But we're gonna get you in here with us real soon.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. So tell us what you've been doing lately. We're on the phone. He drives tell us what you drive. And it ain't the Cadet no more. It's a beginner box stock. Is that right? At Millbridge?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And how much do you love racing at Millbridge in your beginner box stock?
It feels really good racing.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, are you gonna race with the big boys one day?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I need some
And all
pictures
the
up,
pretty
please.
mamas.
and all the pretty mamas.
Wait. Dadgumm's running my mouth. Do what? Say that again.
All the pretty mamas.
I think there's some pretty mamas watching tonight. I do. I'm telling you, there's the numbers that I'm seeing right now. Like, whoa, Billy. So, do you have anything to tell all the hot mamas watching tonight?
Hey.
Oh, hey.
I thought we get a picture. Okay. I guess it's the delay here. I want y'all to look. For those y'all who hadn't seen, I want you to look at this little young man. Tate, you're 6 now, right? Do you see a picture?
Yeah.
So are you going in first grade?
Second.
Second grade. Second grade. Are y'all off tonight at Millbridge?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is this? Like your mid-season break?
Yes.
So,
We're
Tate,
about to go.
tell me.
We're about to go to the beach.
Oh. Well, that
What-
sounds fun.
What beach, Sydney? What beach? Let's do a guess. What beach? Let's
Myrtle
guess.
Beach.
Huh?
Myrtle Beach.
Oh my Lord! Do you have a bulletproof vest, kid?
Don't tell him that.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of hunters out there.
And Pretty Mama.
Oh.
Woo! That pretty mama is gonna be on the beach. They're gonna be wearing.
Bikinis on the beach.
Yeah, what Miss Sydney said. They're gonna be wearing bikini. Hey, will you take pictures and send them to me?
Yeah.
Do you have a cell phone yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
good.
only 6. Got him a cell phone. So he
Yeah.
can talk to all the pretty mamas.
Yeah. What? All right, talking about these pretty mamas. Do you like the ones that have blonde hair, red hair, pink hair, yellow hair, brown hair, or black hair?
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair. All right, hold on. Sydney, talk to me. Let me see if I have any. Talk to me. Talk to me.
So you have a 2-week break from Millbridge. Now, have you raced anywhere else besides Millbridge, or is that the only track that you have done the box cadet?
Providence.
Providence?
Okay,
Sam.
she don't have blonde hair, but I want you, Tate. I want you to say hey to Simone. Can you say hey, Simone?
Hey, Simone.
Oh, girl, get you some of that.
That was a good one.
Yes, that was a good one. Hold on, I'm gonna find some more. Hold on.
What was your favorite Providence or Millbridge to race at?
Millbridge.
Millbridge. And what is your goal in racing? Like, what's your goal to drive one day? Obviously NASCAR, but like
Be
before that.
Don't say.
Be like Chase Elliott.
Oh, you want to be like Chase Elliott?
Don't go to Bowman Gray.
I love Chase Elliott.
Stay away from.
Quiet.
I'm trying to find you some hot mamas.
Simone said, hi, sweetie.
Arrrr. See there, boy.
Hey.
When does school start up? Or are you homeschooled?
Homeschooled.
You're homeschooled. That's so that you can work on your race car and go racing, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was talking about getting fired earlier, and here I am getting the boss man's the 6-year-old to tell my boss man's girlfriend, "Hey, my shovel's out. I'm digging a hole already." Tate, so if you already asked him this, maybe when is your next race, buddy?
Tuesday.
Say again.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I got to do something. I got to switch shows one night, so me and you
Au-
can do what, buddy?
August the 12th.
August the 12th is your next race.
Yes.
What is this? The 30th?
Yeah.
No.
29th. So then not next, but the next.
2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew? When is your vacation?
I believe it is on the 12th as well.
It's August the 12th.
Well, maybe we can go to Millbridge.
We're not. That is the 12th because I've got a text from you that says, "Be prepared, August the 12th. You're going to be on vacation, so that means that either I have to get Messer to come in, but that dude's got so much on his plate toward the end of the season, especially with the hero, everything that he'll be going on for the banquet and all that. So, for more, I think we're going. Will you go? Will you go, Cindy, and watch Tate race?
Yeah.
We can't lie to the kid. No matter what, we got to go. We can take.
I'm not a liar. I'll go.
Now.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see you then on the 12th.
On the 12th, we're going to do it. We're not going to have a show on August the 12th, but we're going to go. And I want all these people that's watching to go and watch Tate on August the 12th. You got a win not long ago, didn't you?
Yes.
What was that like in Victory Lane, buddy?
It felt really good to be in Victory Lane.
Yeah, did it? And you got to say your saying too, didn't you? Tell everybody what you said in Victory Lane.
I think my mama, dad, God, and all the pretty mamas.
And I bet the crowd went wild, didn't they, Tate?
Could you imagine this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
Man, and you know, several times down there when I go down and those kids are all around, I tried to get several of them on the microphone and say something. I don't know, they won't.
Well,
Max, I tried to get little Max to talk and say, make some noise, and he wouldn't. But anyway, so tell me this. Go ahead.
I had over 100 views.
What?
that's amazing.
So look at this. Here's what we're gonna do. For all of y'all tuning in, we got a big audience tonight. For all of y'all tuning in, y'all do me and Sydney and Tate Crosby a favor. I want y'all to don't take a second. Just go to Tate Crosby Racing and give this young man a follow. I bet we can get at least 100 more followers tonight off this show. I believe that with all my heart. That'd be kind of cool, huh, buddy?
We got 5,000 followers.
Oh, my goodness. You are
Boy.
popular.
And out of those 5,000, 4,498
Are
hot,
pretty mamas.
pretty hot mamas.
Woo!
Tate, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
But how old is she?
29.
13.
13.
What did he say? Wait,
He said 13. He's only 6.
Tate, you got a 13-year-old girlfriend?
Yes.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Final nail in the coffin there.
How do you know it's your girlfriend if you don't know her name?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to find you one. Hey, I got one for
I'm
him.
just playing.
Carson. Zach Clifton's Carson.
Oh, I love Carson.
How old is she? 6,
She's a
7?
cutie patootie. No, I think she's older. No, maybe she's going in 2nd grade. She's got to be going in 2nd grade. I think they're the same age.
I'm gonna hook you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hook you up 6 years. I'm gonna get you and my buddy Zach Clifton's daughter hooked up. Her name's Carson. She races go-karts and she does really well. So, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna talk to Carson's people. You talk to your people. And we'll get y'all, like y'all can go watch each other race or something and send love notes or however you do it at 6 years old. Tate, I know you're good at this. I want you to thank everybody involved with you racing, buddy.
Okay. Thank my sponsors.
Okay, buddy. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Huh? Was he talking?
Granite. On the road. LST. DCT. Get shit done. Team Up Ford Show. Sellers Racing. Road Helmet. Ram. Outer Wales. Millbridge. Panda White, and that's all.
You did so good. Wait, you forgot to thank a couple important people.
The
Remember?
Purdy Mama.
Oh, there you go.
What else? He forgot somebody else.
And I do it for Dale.
Got it.
Oh, well, he did it for Dell.
All right, little buddy. Thank you for being on. Okay. And we're going to come watch you race, me and Sydney and other people, more than likely, on August the 12th at Millbridge. And all you out there watching, y'all, please, y'all do us a favor. Go watch. Go watch. Go follow Tate Crosby Racing on Facebook.
Yes.
Who's this?
Thank
Alright.
you. See,
Oh, he's sweet.
thank you. See you soon.
Okay, buddy. Bye, man.
Bye. Somebody said, what was that sponsor? I thought I heard it too. Did he say get shit done?
Yep.
Okay, great.
It's a coffee shop or coffee deal. I asked
That's
his
why I
dad.
looked at you because I was like, is that what I just
He
heard?
said it last time, Sydney.
And the Purdy Mamas.
Look, this Ryan Bauer guy. He said, is this how this show normally goes? I said, yep. Go watch Oprah. If you don't like it, delete, leave, whatever. It's just now getting started. It's going real good. If you think this way, you just wait. Stay tuned, Ryan, however you say your last name. Anyway, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back with my little buddy from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, from Pascagoula, Mississippi, and he's a wheel man, Cole Denton.
Us away. Never seemed to make a lot of sense. We never really understood the fact that gravity pushes us away. Walk away from it all. Should we just give up? We are the blind, we are the lost.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
People can trust me to detail their vehicles because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs. Royalty-free music. Don't you love it, Sydney?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? What is that flying?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not just looking.
I feel like somebody that's on mushrooms or done acid. Where are the colors of the dots?
Sometimes I feel like people are looking at the camera, looking at me as I'm like,
Ryan, you know I'm picking, dude. I'm glad you're tuned in, actually. But yeah, it really.
But yes, Ryan, this is how it goes. We always have a kid at first for our Cam's Corner guests, and then we just kind of have guests after that. But
Sydney, somebody's found out where we're at. Do you got the door locked?
I think she locked the door.
Well, I got something right here, so we're good. I'm just all right. So anyway, let's go. I need to talk to Cole Denton. I need to talk to this kid.
Cole Trickle?
That's what we used to call him. That's what we used to call him. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Cole, Trickle, Denton, Carter, Williamson, Trump. What are you doing?
How you doing today?
Boy, oh my God.
He sound like a man.
Do you notice that difference, Sydney? He got his driver's license like today, huh?
I sure did. I got to drive on the interstate for the first time today.
Okay, so for those of y'all to know, this is my little buddy Cole Denton. Me and this kid goes back. His parents would have to answer this, but I think it's as far back. I know it's 2 years old. I know I handed this kid a microphone, and he's probably got the video. But we've, me and this kid go way back. He's from Pascagoula, Mississippi, and as most of y'all know, that is, where I graduated high school from is Pascagoula, Mississippi. So I've known this kid and his parents a very long time, and as he started going through the ranks, I told you somebody's pulling up. That looks like that dude that walks by and stares at you. But anyway, Cole started racing, y'all, down there at Sunny South Raceway, and he started getting really good, and he started pursuing his dreams, and now he is one of the best in the country legend drivers. And in Mississippi, I do want to say this. You get your driver's license at 15 in Mississippi. So that's
what?
You heard me.
At 15?
I got mine at 15 in 19.
They changed it.
I was about to say, I know that's not real.
Oh.
It's 15 for the permit, 16 for the license now. Now, used to it was 15 for the license.
I got my license at 15 years old.
That's crazy.
Good job, Andrew. Thank you, buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Thank you. So, yeah, man, I'm looking at this picture of you on the back of...
Is that a real guitar?
Yeah, at Nashville. He has grown. Cole, tell us what you've been doing. You've won a lot of stuff here lately, so just tell us what's been going on with you, man.
Well, starting the year, I moved up to semi-pro, and that was a challenge for me, getting to race against almost 40 cars, it felt like. And Winter Nationals wasn't great for us, but once I got used to semi-pro, I turned it around real quick and went to Spring Nats and won a guitar. So, it's been really amazing this season, just moving up to semi-pro, learning against the best, and it's been a lot of fun.
What's the plan from... What's your plan from there? Hey, open that back up, please.
Well, we went to Thursday Thunder, and I don't really have many plans left for this season. We don't have anything planned out yet. But we went to Thursday Thunder this season all summer long. It just finished. There was 10 races. The first time it's been 10 races in over 5 years, and it was really great for me. I didn't have a great first race, but every race after that, it was either a win or a podium. So
So it sounds like it turned out great then.
it definitely did. I walked away with the championship there, championship at the Spring Series, winning the guitar, which was really awesome to get that for the second time in my career. And Thursday Thunder, that's 2 years in a row and 3 in my career.
That's awesome.
What you?
It's been really amazing.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: How back home at Sunny South is Legend Racing? How's that going down there? Because you know what, in all these places that you've been, Cole, and I'm not saying because it's where we're from, and I'm not saying it because I was the general manager and promoter of that track one time. I raced late models there. I had them race late models, and that's before I even knew there was a such thing as Bowman Gray. But Sunny South and Cole will tell you is really banked, and I'm like, I want to race big cars. Like, you can't do that. Chris Carter watched, sit back and watch. But and we did. That was in 2008. But how healthy is the Legends Bandolero racing down on the Mississippi, Alabama, Pensacola area, Gulf Coast?
Well, I haven't raced there in a long time, so I haven't been back since maybe 4 years ago. So I really don't know. I pay attention to it a lot, and there's usually about 10 cars down there, and the racing looks pretty good, and the track still, I bet, is really fun.
Yeah, it's hold on, I'm messing up here. I'm getting carried away. It's my phone, and if somebody else done that, I'd be having a conniption, wouldn't I, Sydney?
You would. You'd be beating on the table.
I would not. I don't resort to violence. So are you going to stay semi-pro for the rest of this year, another year? What's the plan as far as advancing in Legends? You thinking about a late model soon or what?
Definitely semi-pro for the rest of the season. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next year, but I know for now staying in semi-pro.
Makes sense. It makes sense. I'm ready to see in the late model though, man.
Yeah, that would be really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that would. Hold on. I'm just trying to read some things.
Oh, have you, somebody wants to know if you ever do the races at Charlotte.
I have not in a long time. Legend cars, I've never raced there, but Bandoleros I did in 2021.
Gotcha.
Didn't you do pretty good?
For my first time there, I'd say pretty good. I finished 4th and 5th, and that was in Bandits when they had like 20 cars and all the top competition. Back then, we were racing against Tristan McKee, Hudson Knight, Beckham Malone, Darren Krantz Jr. I mean, all the top guys back then. It was a lot of competition.
Man, the names, you hear the names he just said? He said Darren Krantz Jr.,
Yep.
Tristan McKee. I mean, that's some heavy hitters.
That
I mean,
is.
yeah. See, that's why I'm ready for you to get in a late model. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. I'm looking forward to it when I finally get in it.
I'm going to say hey to somebody real quick. So the first time in a while, me and Miss Vicky talked yesterday, and she walked me through Leon passing away. She went,
Yeah.
because I wanted to know, and she
Yeah.
knew I wanted to know. And, man, and it breaks my heart that I spoke on your behalf too when I was talking to Mama Vicky, that we loved a lot of people there. We love a lot of people there. We consider that place a second track to us.
For sure.
The first time I ever met Steven Sanders was when I was the manager there in 2017, and he was at the other gate right there. We're turned on the other side where the back row is, and he was wanting to come in. That's the first time I met Steven.
Yeah.
And so got a lot of good memories and everything. But Miss Vicky and I sent a message to Miss Patty Leon, but the flagman, Leon Burrow from Carteret County Speedway, he passed away, and that man, he loved him some Chris Carter. Big time. And he believed in me and my vision and what I wanted to happen at Carteret County. So I do want to acknowledge on behalf of every one of us here at Talking Circles with Chris Carter that, we wish Miss Patty nothing but the hand of Jesus Christ to hold and lead, guide, and direct her that only he can, and provide the peace that only he can provide. So Mama Vicky, I love you. And thank you for tuning in. All right, now we got to get back on a happy note. Happy note with Cole Denton.
That's right.
Cole Denton, when you coming to Bowman Gray?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been up there in a little while. I think it would be awesome if I could go up there and watch that. That would be so cool to watch.
You sure? It is fun to watch. It is very. Look, for $12, there's nowhere in the United States of America that you do not get your money's worth. I promise. Even on a slow night, you get your money's worth. So.
Oh, I bet.
When is your next race? Tell me again.
Well, not many more. We have Cordell, not this week, maybe in a couple weeks, and that should be about it for now in the Legend car.
Yeah.
And then what's next?
I'm not really sure. Hopefully I can get in a late model next year. That'd be really nice, but don't have anything planned yet.
There's plenty of them down there too. That's yeah. That kind of blows me away though that you've been off racing all over the place and not at down there. That's just, but that's what you got to do. You know, you have a lot of the one track wonders.
For sure.
So this kid right here can tell y'all when he was like 6 or 7, anybody that knows Chris Carter, we know my relationship with Three Doors Down and all that. Cole's from the coast. Cole knows all about Three Doors Down. He knows them. So he gets it too. He was raised on that for sure. That's, but this kid right here, before there was even other than Three Doors Down, anybody knows me, my favorite band is Rush. I love to listen to the band Rush. There's nobody better. Y'all want to split hairs, you music lovers, with me? Let's do it, because they have the best drummer, the best bass, the best guitarist. Well, third best, fourth best guitarist, but still a good man. This kid right here, he ain't a kid no more, but at 6 and 7 years old, would jam out to Rush and Metallica, and you had some good bands as a kid, boy.
Yeah, Rush, Closer to the Heart, still my favorite song.
And the men who hold high places. So I love that band. Oh, yeah. That's a good stuff. Well, good deal. Well, man, look, I'm wishing you, as you know, nothing but the best, buddy. You're welcome anytime. I'm glad your dad reached out. We got you on because I love having you on. I'm very proud of you. And like I said, I interviewed this. Is your mom and who you around?
No one's here right now, but
okay. Can you remember how old it was?
We're always in the car.
Can you remember how old you was when I did an interview with you?
Oh, I think I was 4 or 5, probably.
That's what I'm
on
thinking.
The very first time.
Yep, at Sunny South. Yes.
I think it was.
He's 15 now, and listen to him. So that's just, for me, this is special. So yeah, and that's my hometown people. I gotta represent them. Gotta give them a little platform. But look, buddy, I know there's a lot of people to thank, and if you would, thank them at this time.
Yes, sir. 77 Speed Shop for my fastest Legend car ever. And Matt Jones Motorsports, my mom and dad, my whole family, Race Face Brand Development, the Friends of Jacqueline Foundation, and most importantly, God.
Tell, real quick, I got to ask about Bruce and Mandy. They're doing good?
Oh, yeah, they're doing great. They've got like 3 dogs, 3 cats, and a pig. They've got all their animals. They're the sweetest things.
And Bruce has been gone from Chevron for quite some time, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Right. Okay. Well, tell everybody down there your way that I know you're. Tell B. How's B? I gotta have to ask about B.
They're doing great. She was actually behind me on my way home when I was driving from the place where I got my driver's permit. So she was following me the entire time.
Well, tell her I said, hey, if she's not listening or if they go back and listen, they'll know. I don't tell everybody down there, hey, I'm proud of you, Cole. I'm very proud of you. You're more welcome on the show at any time, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
All right. See you, man.
All right. See you.
It's crazy to me. Kids grow up.
They do in a blink of an eye.
Clayton Tay to be out there racing late models at the Snowball Derby here in just a few
When I
years.
win the lottery, he could be out there now, but I haven't won the lottery yet.
We are going to take a commercial break. We're getting down to our Bowman Gray people. I'm sure Craig Hartless will,
Oh, I forgot we had him. Craig Hartless and then the phone line.
Yes. Are you
Because
excited?
people were already asking about the phone line. The
'Cause-
phone line is the business phone line, not the personal cell phone line. So next we'll have Craig Heartless, and then the phone lines will be open, the business phone line. We'll be back.
Thank you. Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups, whether it's a bed or a table or even old washer and dryer. Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook.
Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
I'm Chris Hadfield. I'm an astronaut, author, and citizen of planet Earth. Join me on a 6-part journey into the systems that power the world. Real conversations with real people who are shaping the future of energy. No politics, no empty talk, just smart, solutions-based conversations on the challenges we must overcome and the possibilities that lie ahead. This is On Energy.
Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
What if, instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you could choose one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon, with big bank reliability and small bank resolve. You get 160 years of financial strength and stability and an enduring commitment to personal service. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all to help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank. Visit firsthorizon.com/getitall.
Did you or someone you know just turn 30? Firstly, happy birthday. Secondly, did you know that the collagen inside your body may start to decline up to about 1% each year from here on out? Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides is a science-backed single ingredient that helps support your hair, skin, nail, bone, and joint health. It's unflavored, so it mixes in your morning coffee or whatever smoothie you're blending up. One sip, and you can start saying things like, age is just a number. Tap the banner to learn more at vitalproteins.com.
I got the signal.
The signal's up. You can talk now, Sydney.
I've been talking. Welcome back to Talking Circles with Chris Carter. This is Christopher Robertson, and I am Sydney Sanders.
Robertson. Where'd you get that at?
Because you said your name was not Chris Carter tonight.
Well, it ain't Chris nothing. It's Hamburger. Tonight my name is Hamburger.
Hamburger cheesecake.
Is anybody on the phone?
No.
Really?
No.
Yes.
Craig Heartless. This don't even make sense.
Yes, this weekend I was walking to S&P Lemonade, and before I could even get to the counter to tell them what I wanted, it was already ready for me. So it was quite spiffy. Seth read my mind.
I get you don't see the number I sent you to call? Craig. Yeah, can you hear me?
I hope everybody is winding down with their
Call the number I sent you.
fumes and ready to ask questions and call in and give their...
Hold on.
Sorry, Chris is on the phone. That is not very nice, Jason.
What'd Jason say? Call Dawn and let them know he's here, please. Are you new here too?
I'm going on.
All right, y'all have a seat right there, okay? Let me get somebody to take care of y'all.
He knows where to go, he said.
Oh, you know where to go.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on.
Good deal. Okay. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, Craig Heartless.
Dylan Hot Dog. Is that your new name is Hot Dog? He's talking to Worm.
Hey, Craig. I sent you the number.
Everybody, Billy Greg wants y'all to make sure that y'all are aware that y'all's tires are ready to pick up. We will have Craig Heartless on the phone.
All right, you see it?
I had the
Look on your
frozen
phone.
classic lemonade last Saturday, and it was so good. The frozen pickle lemonade is where it's at, Kathy. You need to try that
see
this
it?
weekend.
I can vouch for that.
I think Steven had the strawberry lemonade maybe, or berry lemonade this weekend, and he really liked it, and he's picky, so.
That number that I just sent you. Okay. Call it now. All right, bye.
I'm also really looking forward to this weekend not being 175,000 degrees. And
If you've never watched this show, there's nobody more professional.
Than myself.
Nobody.
Than myself, is that right?
This is as professional as you get. Ow. All right, I got that. Somebody had to go to work. Somebody just new got hired.
Freeman sold out today, is what Brian says.
Let's talk to Craig Heartless.
Hello, Craig. You're on the air.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Well, we're better now that Chris has calmed down and got you on the line.
This ain't like Craig. What the heck's going on
Yeah,
here?
like you didn't know where he was a minute ago.
Well, exactly. Welcome to my life.
I know, right?
Hey, Craig, I got a news flash for you. There's no American racers left.
I know, right? Somebody bought them all.
Like one person?
I don't know. We heard there wasn't about, I don't know, 12 sets in
That's
there
what
maybe. I think Billy said something about there wasn't that many.
Yep, 10 to 12 sets, and we know they're not going to make any.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, we're hearing there's a different tire next year anyway, so
Yeah.
what's that matter?
Right.
You know, if everybody get by, use the tires and get by with 4 more races, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's still a difficult task at hand.
Yeah.
Enough of that. Let's talk about Craig Hartless and this win at Bowman Gray Stadium. Speaking of Saturday
yeah.
night, man, what a listen, I even told the fans, I'm worried that car looks like a dirt car coming off of 4 sometimes, and that bottom's wide open. But then off of 2, it's crazy. Ever since for a long time, that car, in 4, it does it way more in 4 than 2. When you're coming off, like when you come off on 2, that forward bite you got off of 2. I mean, there's a drastic difference in my opinion from just observing than 2 and 4. But regardless, you did what you had to do and you won the race. And man, what a good time, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. People say each corner is different. I mean, I've raced there 5 years now. I don't tell myself there's a difference, but I do see that I do better in some than others. But the car was a little off, so I just kind of maintained it best I could there, and it worked, I guess.
What was you saying?
Gilbert tried to give me some hits and give me the run for my money kind of thing, but
yeah,
I was able to keep it out there.
As a driver, I'm more comfortable coming out of 2 than I am 4.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know why.
I think that beer garden wall is like in your back of your mind, like, hey, I don't want to hit that.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm way more comfortable.
Coming out of 2, yeah.
But Brian Sykes says that was Craig's foot. That wasn't Craig. That was his foot.
I told you on the phone today, and I'll say it in front of everybody. As far as calling it, I've gotten to know you and the people that you're hanging around. I love your wife. I love your stepdaughter. It's just I've gotten to, from John Boy and all that, the days at your shop and all, and that you winning, that was it was probably. I love calling races. Let me tell y'all again, I say it all the time. Regardless of the modifieds who are out there, I do a play-by-play. Chris Carter calls the race regardless if you can hear me or not. And I do that because there's people that pay or has paid really good money to be in the suites. And we've got NASCAR people down there, and I do it to irritate them just because of why I get so loud. And then you got other people down there. And the suites down below. Those people pay good money, and I want to at least be able to them hear commentating of that race. That's the reason I do it. So a lot of people got to hear it when I got real excited with about the last lap. I said, come on, buddy, hit your marks now. But that might not be very professional, but I'm not known for being the most professional guy on the planet anyway. But I was so excited to see you win. I'm proud of you, man. And I know this means a lot to you and everybody involved.
Yeah, we always get excited when everybody gets our first ones, down the line. We've had a couple first ones in the last little bit, and it's definitely an exciting moment.
Did your wife take you out to eat the next day or anything?
No, she cooked good for me.
That's all that matters.
What was going through your head under that last caution?
Probably the same as at all times. Like, I'll look up, okay, one more time, that kind of thing.
I always
when I knew I come off a 2 and I didn't feel the bump, I knew I was good on the next one. So, but yes, whether I'm in 15th or out there out front, I mean, I got the same. I always say I don't get nervous, but the same mindset, I guess.
Well, I guess that's a good way to be though, because you don't want to get be out front and get nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Race car drivers do not get nervous, Craig and Sydney.
Okay.
Sydney, do you get nervous on race day?
Not on race day. I get nervous when we're lining up, either behind the field house or in the mini stock pits. But once you pull on the track, it's gone.
Craig, do you still get nervous, or do you get nervous for a race?
No, I don't. Kind of weird, I guess. I mean, I guess certain thoughts go through your mind, but you're playing out what's going to happen, hitting your marks, and don't worry about the other people. And, I come from the drag racing world. You don't never oh God, the guy in the left lane, when you look over there.
Yeah, right.
You do your game,
If Chris
Just
Carter,
like fans, people waving at you. We can't see them on the racetrack. It's like you don't see them till you stop.
If Chris Carter was a race car driver, you just walked right into what I was fixing to say. Well, I got a bad eye anyway.
We got to find you a car.
No, I don't think I couldn't get out there. I'd probably do better than some out there. I promise. I didn't know thought. I know. Listen, so Craig, if I was a race car driver and I got a bad eye and I got, looking, I'm fine looking this way, but looking over that way. But you would have to, like, you ever seen the horse when they race the Kentucky Derby, the blinders they put on them?
Yes, they can.
You would, because I'd be so worried about them crazy madhouse maniacs up there that I'd probably want to look at them, the car beside me, and those people up there. To me, for y'all, when you pull out there, and then sometimes me acting like an idiot, getting them to get loud or asking them to get loud, and they always do. I'm not sure if I would get nervous or like, yes, to me, I'd be nervous when
I'm nosy. I want to know what they're doing.
They're flipping you off.
No, there was one girl on Saturday. She was shaking her butt and everything.
You?
No, she was
Or to Craig.
No, she was pulling for somebody in the Sportsman, and I was like, good gracious. She had her leg up on the brick wall and all.
Can I tell y'all a funny story?
Let's hear it.
So I was announcing at Mobile Speedway, and that's a true half mile, okay? And my buddy James Pricott was driving the pace car, and my very good friend Donnie Hamrick was on the pole, and we're making pace laps. And I had a friend with me. I'm going to get in so much trouble saying this. This is a true story, though. But this is when I was really wild. So I looked back there, and I said, show Donnie. Show Donnie. I didn't think she would do it. And listen, I'm back there on the microphone was just about, it had a good receiver system. It had one in the pit, so you could actually, so I knew my microphone was good, Craig. And so I'm out there race like I do here, hey, we're coming back around. Let me see you on your feet, And right there on the back stretch going into 3, she lifted her shirt up and Donnie hammered, wah, 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 wah. And I said, oh my Lord. That's so, I don't know. That's a funny story to me. When it happened, it was real funny because Donnie, you can see Donnie's eyes in that helmet.
Oh my goodness.
Oh me, oh my. But anyway, that was in my wild days. So Craig, man, tell us about the rest of the season. Just do what you can do and try to win some more, huh, buddy?
Oh yeah. As we all know, it's all about that Crown Royal bag that helps us be in certain positions at certain times.
Right.
But I like starting in the back too, fighting up through there. I don't mind it.
I like that fighting spirit like that. It's you're not scared.
And anybody's seen us drive, I'll go through the grass in a minute.
Yeah, we know.
Sometimes you pick up about 3 spots doing that.
Yeah.
3 or more, depending on, who's wrecked in the corners and that kind of thing. So. Well,
we will. We'll give the weatherman, the meteorologist Tony White, we'll give him an applause too for being a good spotter. He's spotted for a lot of.
Definitely a good spotter.
Well, John Boy wouldn't have him if he wasn't. I mean, at the end of the day, that should speak volumes right there. You have him. Mitch Gales has him. There's a lot of drivers. Tony's been there, but I feel like we've got to give him credit because at the end of this broadcast, when I say thank family, friends, and sponsors, 99.9% of the time they thank everybody but their spotter. So I'm trying to do better if I know who their spotter is giving them a shout out because at Bowman Gray, it's golly, man. I've spotted there several times and I don't like it whatsoever. I mean, anyway, I want to spot for Sydney one race though from the town. Well, how cool. Listen, Craig, can I? No, you told us too good.
There's your new job when you're not announcing.
No, I want to do it announcing.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Because you'd be looking over here and nowhere near what's going on with me.
I watch what's going on to announce. Sydney, you're aware I have to pay attention to the action on the track to let the fans get to tell them, like, you know what the hell is an announcer for anyway? Like y'all can't see what's happening. Craig Hartless is loose coming off a forward. There's a hole underneath him. Oh, no, it's a drag race to turn number 1. Who is it going to be? Y'all see all that. I've never understood why I have to, anybody. Wonder why that is, y'all, in sports. Oh, he catches a pass at the 42. Really?
You can announce that way, but you just got to announce on who you're spotting for, and then at the same time, you're keying in and telling them what to do.
Sydney, inside, clear. Come on, let's go. Two back, up, one back, up,
I don't
bumper,
want to
bumper.
hear that. I don't want to hear all two.
Brake check,
I
Sydney.
don't want to hear 25 back, 2 in front of you. I don't want to hear all that.
Just inside.
Inside, outside, clear. That's all I need to hear.
Well, I can't spot for you 'cause I want to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb and something else. One time.
Dylan said he fired you from being a spotter, Chris.
Yes,
Who
he
did?
Dylan Tilly.
Dylan.
Because I left him.
You left before he raced?
No.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Dylan was raised. His brother Michael Tilly was like, this one is out of the Gale Force stable. Well, you're like, Chris, I spotted for Dylan a lot actually. And I spotted for Dylan and I seen that Michael, his brother, was
He
going
will
to
leave
win.
you hanging to go to Victory Lane.
I wanted to go get my picture made at Bowman Gray. So I was running, boy. That's right. You know, that's why I was on the backstretch on that little stand thing. And I was even way fatter now. And I was like, Dylan, clear all around. I think he might have to tell you. It seems like I said a couple of things while I was running the Victory Lane. I forgot about that. Leave it to Chris Carter. I mean, it's just that simple.
Chris Carter.
Oh, me. Good times for sure. So just out of curiosity, what's your, let's see, everybody's here tonight for, we have the numbers right now. Thank y'all for tuning in too. And I said it to him earlier, Craig, and I'm kind of, what's the old saying here? You got to, be careful what you wish for or whatever. But I want to be able to provide, you got Facebook and all that, but I want to be, even though I'm employed at Bowman Gray, as we all know, as an announcer, but I also chose to do this podcast for people to be able to speak and do very lenient as far as what I let people say or don't care what they say. I mean, there is a line to cross with me, but I want to try to be a voice and give these people out here that's watching me and you tonight, and Sydney and Andrew and everybody else is tuning in. I'm going to open up these phone lines here shortly. And I mean, I know there's a lot of mad people, but there's some people that benefited this. Can we get your opinion on it in a nutshell real quick on what's went on last week and the future? Because I think that the whip's been cracked and it ain't going to stop, Craig.
Yeah. Like I was just talking to another teammate, TJ, earlier, and we think it could be good if they do it in the right direction. You know, I've not been there long enough to know the set in stone of all the good of racing to where, I can't go back because then I wouldn't be no good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm self-taught and learn what I do have, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, it does.
Or put us on a different tire. We learn from that and go. It could, even the playing field out and, getting some of the issues out of the way that they're trying to conquer, I guess you call it.
It's like somebody said, but it's Bowman Gray. I got to watch what I say, but I have no problem with good competition. I talk about Ricky Brooks all the time. When I got hired as the manager and the GM at Montgomery Motor Speedway back in 2011 or whatever it was, I told Bobby Knox, I said, I got to have Ricky Brooks as my tech man for this to work. Whatever Ricky Brooks asked to be paid, we've got to pay it, or I'm no good to you, Mr. Track Owner. And he said, get him here. I don't think you can get him here. And I did. And the reason that everything went so well for me for a little bit at Montgomery was because of the car count, because you know why the car count was good? Because every competitor that went to Montgomery knew that Ricky Brooks, he'd already threw out Chase Elliott for Tunson. He'd already threw out Stephen Wallace for traction control. I mean, the man made Stephen Wallace take off his driving seat. You know what I'm saying here? You knew it was a level playing field. I have no problem with it. I want a level playing field. I want to interview Danny Prost in Victory Lane, okay? I want to interview A.J. Burness in Victory Lane. I want the guy that doesn't have those dollar bills like others do, and it's a money game. Don't tell me no different. We can split hairs another day, but not tonight. But it's the truth. I have no problem with it being a level playing field. Now, the way that people go about making this a level playing field is somewhat mind-boggling to me, Craig Hartless. I mean, I'm just,
Oh, yeah.
I'm you know,
it's like it was too drastic, I think, at once. There's all kinds of unfairness about it, you know, even though I'm not in that class. But as you can understand, everybody understands
right.
It wasn't a fair way to do it by no means.
But at the end of the day, and so it begins. You know what I mean? I mean, it's.
Yeah.
But anyway, Carson Ellis supposed to be on at 8:20, and I don't think it's happening. And I told her that just leaves the phone lines open longer.
I know, and they're itching.
Yeah, they are. I'm itching to hear what they say, Craig Hartless, aren't you?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be lots of phone calls on certain topics. That's for sure.
I think a lot of you. You know, I'm a fan. I thank you for being on this show. I love your wife. Like I said, I love your people that's around you. That you're Taylor. She means the world to me. That's a good kid. I love her. Think a lot of her too as well. And I'm so proud for you, man. Proud for everybody around you. If you would take this time, Craig Hartless, to thank family, friends, and sponsors.
One more time, I missed some of that. Sorry.
I said, if you would at this time, thank family, friends, and sponsors.
I got you. Yeah, I do want to thank all my family and friends, my mom, my uncle, Michelle, little Taylor. I know she's in there watching. Tony for the eyes in the sky, of course. We talked about the spotters. Got a lot of cool sponsors. The Bullies Bars and Grills, where a lot of us go Saturday night during the middle after the party. Mike at Motorsports on Main. Michelle's got her own cleaning business, Tailor Made Cleaning. We picked up V&M Pressure Washing. They do some awesome jobs on some houses and driveways and different things. Joy Miller Realty, Cars Auto Spa, Cooper Lake Cannabis. There's a lot of the CBD type stuff over at Old Cardinal Shopping Center area. And Amsoil Products by Randy Wilson's got every fluid in the car, from brake fluid to motor oil, you name it. Hope I ain't missing nobody.
Well, if you are, they know you appreciate them.
And I got a little mini sponsor aboard, John Nelson's Motors up in I can't remember, Elkin up that area. Does good motor work, cars and stuff.
That's it.
I believe that's everybody. If I hadn't,
hold on.
I want to thank everybody.
Hold on.
All my fans as well.
Hold on. I'm looking at your card. Let me make sure. Hold on. No, I did give Bullies a lot of shout outs the other night. I try to do that big time on all of them. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want them sponsors to get their recognized like they should be. All right, Craig Hartless, thank you, man. I do appreciate you calling in. Don't at least tune in for the rest of the show. I think it's going to get a little interesting. And you know what? Here's what I think that just reading some of this stuff, like there's Randy Armstrong, and I know that dude. I know he knows the game, but it's I see a lot of these messages, and what I've only read a few, and if it was really that bad, Cindy would have already told me. But it seems like people, some are really funny.
Yes.
But it's funny. I think it'll be fine. I'm looking forward to it. But tune in if you can. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this show. And I'll see you Saturday, my friend.
All right. We'll see you.
All right, buddy.
All right, bye.
Bye. I get confused saying bye when I don't have a phone up here. Did you see those hands, girl? Look like Alabama Crimson Tide catching that thing.
Christopher still doesn't have his life together yet today.
Yes, I do. Hold on, I'm fixing to give another song. Look, there, Brian Sykes Metal Roofing.
Yes.
He's a part of this show. Okay. My boy right there talking on the comment section. Johnny Tilley. Okay. JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia. Okay. I want to make sure they all get. Oh, we didn't do that at the beginning of the show.
We will do it at the end.
Oh, and I didn't. Man, see, this has been such a stressful day. Of course, I know Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue is sponsors our Cam's Corner. Craig Hartless, that segment right there was brought to you by someone new, Sydney, that come on board. Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel. And this guy, he is trying to get him a fishing apparel line drawn up. But y'all go check him out as well. Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel. And he's got some great ideas. Yep. I like he's got a cool little logo. And is there anybody on the phone?
No.
Chris Carter, never heard of him. Who's that?
He said, who dat?
It's Christopher Robertson. Tonight.
These are the Koger Plumbing phone line. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
That bug was getting you.
He's getting me?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
All right.
No, be quiet. Hold on a minute. It ain't that time.
I was going to say there's rolls.
Zach Clifton's got some tire soap for sale. There's Justin Taylor. Roll Tide. All right. We're going to take a commercial break. And then, there is going to be a time limit. So you say what you got to say. You better be respectful. No, let me do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try a different approach. I'm asking for y'all, whoever you are that might call in, to be respectful. I want you to act like your grandbaby or your child's with you. There's nothing wrong with voicing your opinion, but I'm going to tell you this on the phone. I'm going to tell you this again. Anything any of y'all got to say tonight, it don't matter. Okay? Just remember, if it helps you feel better to vent,
yep. It makes you sleep better tonight.
What your opinion is, what you think should happen, why did it happen, why it shouldn't have happened. We've got 4 weeks left. I get it. I understand. I'm a racer too, like y'all. I didn't hang out with Bubba and Kelgill for 30 years not getting it, okay? So let's just remember that. There's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. It is now water under the bridge.
Take a deep breath before you call.
Yeah, please.
Let it out.
You can buy me a cheeseburger afterwards or something. We're going to do 2 commercial breaks. We're going to come back. We're going to put the number on. There will be like a 2-minute or so time limit, 3 minute. You can say plenty in that amount of time. Don't go nowhere. I bet y'all ain't, are you? Whoop, whoop.
Or however you do your...
People can trust me to detail their vehicle because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
Oh.
What? All right.
Is that your cell phone number that people are giving out?
Hey.
What?
There you go. There you go.
Can we at least get some pre-COVID posers?
That reminded me of high school just then. I had a flashback.
Bless.
Andrew, put the number up. This is our Coger Plumbing phone lines. We're going to put the number up. I'm going to ask y'all one more time. Act like you have a brain. Don't
Deep breath
talk,
before.
Yeah. Say what you got to say, but just,
Talking Sokies by Chris Carter. That's
Some
good.
of y'all have been great. What did Johnny Tilley say a while ago?
Hey, he said that too.
No, call 1-800-SUPER. What did Tilley say?
1-800-YOU-SOAK. We have a caller on the air.
All right, this is your.
Okay.
Sid, y'all got to deal with Sydney, not me.
Hello.
Who are we speaking with?
This is AJ Burness, driver of the number 24 Sportsman.
Hello.
I just wanted to get on the show here, say that we're looking for next year's $10,000 tire sponsorship. If anybody wants to get represented on the car, that's what it's going to take for us to run a full season.
AJ, I'm glad you called in. I am. I seen your comment. No, I did. No, seriously, I think the people want to hear from someone as yourself. Okay, so I'm glad you called. You said it the other day on my video that I made on that last Sunday. You tell us what you said on that thing. You have a very valid point. Tell us from your. I said your name a while ago with the 88, and you're a mid-pack racer, and you have you and your girlfriend that works on this race car. And you said this basically on my video. Real quick, tell us from your perspective, buddy.
I mean, I don't entirely remember what I said on your video. I've been speaking out about this since Saturday. I was honestly not a very happy camper leaving the track Saturday because I knew it kind of puts our whole program in jeopardy. In order to stay at least moderately competitive like we've been, I mean, it's going to cost us all sorts of money just to try to keep up with the field.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean,
the tire program like we've been, it's been a pretty level playing field with everybody doing the same stuff. It made it so that I personally only had to buy one tire this season. We're running on last year's stuff.
Where do we go from here? Seriously, AJ. I mean,
where do we go from here?
I mean,
it's going to be tough, honestly. What it's going to take, I figure at a minimum, is that teams are now going to have to buy tires at least every other week. And for a 18 race schedule, a set of tires every other week is going to be at least $7,000 a year. So for me to go from one tire or two tires a season to a $7,000 tire bill, and unless we can get some really good sponsorship, it's honestly going to take us out for the season. We're going to be lucky if we show up for 2 or 3 shows.
Have they said anything to the? Okay, so let me. Well, I'm gonna save that one for somebody else. Okay, so
Yeah.
And let me ask you this before we hang up. With you being a very small team and what have you, do you feel like you will be able to compete the next 4 races?
We are going to do what we have to do the next 4 races to finish off our season. I think that's about all I'm going to be able to say about that. But getting new tires is not within our budget.
Right. Got you. AJ, you've been at my live shows and you've been a big supporter of this, and I'm a supporter of you. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having us on.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Here, you got the next caller. I'm not even going to say a word. I promise.
Well, that was fun. He was ready.
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right, next caller, you're on the air. Hello.
Hey, Sydney.
Hey, who's this?
Andrew's boss.
Oh, it's Seth.
Andrew.
Andrew's in trouble.
Andrew, now's the time to ask for a raise.
Now's the time to remain silent.
Okay, go ahead and give your thoughts.
So, to be honest with you, I haven't had a lot of time to study over everything yet to see. I saw the press release that Chris posted earlier, and just I've stayed so busy with the Lemonade stuff, and I've had a family member that's gone in the hospital, so I've been dealing with that. But I mean, from reading the press release about the different suspensions and things like that, I mean, I think I want to say it was. Well, actually, I'm not going to say who it was. There's a driver that I watched an interview from maybe within the last year, and he said that everyone out there at the track has to do basically what they have to do to get where they're going to get, and that sometimes you bend, not necessarily break the rules, but bend the rules a little bit. And sometimes it works in your favor, and sometimes you get caught. When you get caught, then you just have to take it and run with it.
For sure. That's right.
So, I mean, for me, my driver in the Sportsman division is Kyler Kepley. I mean, he's a guy that we sponsor and have partnered with, and he's had a rough season so far. He's really, really pushed hard, and Kyler, hopefully. If he's listening, hopefully I'm gonna share something that I told him this week, and hopefully he doesn't care if I share it. But this week was kind of rough for him, and so after the race, I saw him, and man, his head was kind of down a little bit. I said, "Look, here's the deal," and I'm going to use the Lemonade as an example. So several times this year, when the Lemonades started to pick up, and we started to make more sales, but early on, we were just, we got rained out a few times, and I went out to the stadium thinking, all these sales are going to be amazing, and they've grown now. But initially, I was getting kind of down on myself, and even before that, I mean, me and my wife had a conversation last year about we didn't do great last year with our sales and different events and stuff, and we said, look, if we don't hit a certain mark this year, we're closing it. And I kind of got in that depressed type feeling about my business. But I told Kyler, I said, look, I didn't give up. I have kept pushing. I have worked my butt off and done everything I can do to make this grow, get publicity out. And I looked at him, I said, look, you are pushing hard every week. You are doing everything you can do. Keep getting the short end of the stick on certain things. I said, but keep your head up, keep pushing, and you're going to get there. And, for him, I feel like that's a good family. Him and Casey and like Gracie, I mean, all of them are great. They've been big supporters of us. We've tried to push some stuff out there for Casey with his diagnosis, and people have not shown him the support that I would like to have seen. But you can't make people hear, I guess.
That's right. Yeah. So mainly the thing is basically what you told Kyler was, don't get down, just keep on keeping on.
Exactly. I mean, it's hard, or it's very easy to get down on yourself and to feel like you're pushing and working your hardest every single week week in and week out. And, you go home and you fix the car and you come back and you tear it up, and you go home and you fix and you come back and somebody else tears it up. And, it's easy to get down on yourself and think, well, this is never going to turn around. But that's like I told him, you keep pushing, you keep doing the right thing, you keep doing everything you know to do, and eventually it's going to turn around.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you for calling in, and we'll come get lemonade on Saturday.
Sorry I can't speak more on the issue. I just don't know enough about it.
Well, we appreciate you calling in.
All right. Thank y'all.
S&P Lemonade is the sponsor of Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by JT Services. We are live at the Toys Tire and Automotive Studios.
And the Koger plumbing phone line is open.
The Koger, Kilgill. I hate that guy.
What do you say?
Just nothing. I'm saying it as much as I've always said is I love Kilgill. Randy Armstrong, you too. I hate y'all. Carry on. You're doing good, Sydney. They're not going to talk to you crazy. Thumbs up.
You say hey.
Thumbs up.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is this?
This is Kurt Sheets.
Go ahead, caller. Talk to us. Finish. All right, so hold on, Kurt. Hold on. Let me explain to the listeners. Kurt Sheets. Hold on, Kurt. Let me fill them in. Okay, hold on. Sydney, just give me a second, then you're going to take back over. Okay, so here, let me say this. Here's the results. You see, Sydney, this is sent to me from Bowman Gray. This is the official results from, okay, y'all can start commenting all that. Official results from the Colors Edge Sportsman 100 on July the 26th is Justin Taylor's the winner. Kirk Sheets, who is now on our phone, finished second. Tommy Neal listed third. Mitch Gales, Nate Gregg fifth. A.J. Burness, sixth. T. Dawson, seventh. Terry Smith in the 63, eighth. Michael Adams, 10th in the 19th. Okay, Kurt.
Proceed.
Go ahead.
All right. First of all, there's only, if they're going to go by the rules that they had in place, Zach Clifton was the winner. If they're going by the rules that they said in the drivers' meeting that night, I'm the winner. So how they come up with the 12 being the winner because he left to go to the hospital is beyond me. There's been several other drivers that's had crew members that had to go to the hospital. They got thrown out. Or the driver had to go to the hospital. They got thrown out.
Yes.
So I'm just not sure who he's dropping on his knees for to get this done.
The math is not mathing. And was his car in Tech? It went to Tech, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It was at Tech.
Okay.
The 12 car. The 12 car, right?
His crew was there. His crew could have done what they needed to do.
Yeah.
That's an excuse to keep your spot. If, as old as I am, if I can hydrate myself enough during the week to make 100-lap race and walk around afterwards, as young as he is, I feel he should have been able to. If either Zach Clifton's the winner or I'm the winner, they need the right thing would be, if they're doing this bull crap, they needed to leave Zach Clifton the winner and the order that we went across the line in.
And that's how.
So, like I said, I don't understand who he's on his knees for to get this done.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing. That's the only explanation that can be for the shit that just went on. So it's bullcrap. Either Zach Clifton's the winner or I'm the winner. That's the biggest crock of shit to make him the winner that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that would.
And I apologize for the.
Oh, you're good. Hey,
when I got the call, it was
deal.
just frustrating as hell.
Kurt,
I'm the most underfunded team over there. I don't mind being outmoneyed, but I don't want to be screwed by the track.
Correct. If you're going to be fair, you got to be fair. And if you're going to do what you're going,
I agree.
If you say one thing, don't go and do something else.
Right. The proper thing to have done, if they was going to make him the winner, they should have left the order the way we crossed the line. Or, like I said, if they were doing the way they done everybody else, I should have been the winner. And if people don't agree with that, I mean, I don't know what to say to those people. But there's people that I don't even like that I race against that I guarantee you agree with me.
Oh,
For real, for sure.
Look, I don't know if you can see what these people on this thing
Yeah,
saying.
they're,
but it looks
they're
like there's
agreeing
a lot
with you.
of people.
There's a lot of
that's-
people agreeing with you.
Yeah, yeah.
And thank you for calling and giving your opinion on things, especially as a
Like
sportsman
a
driver.
like a normal
Yeah.
human being too. You
Yep.
saying that word right there is fine. I mean, I expect to hear that and a couple others, but you know.
Oh, I wanted to say worse, but I couldn't.
Kurt, I do appreciate it. I really do. That means a lot to me, man. That's all I ask you. You've got a very valid statement. We can tell you're pissed off, but you handled it like I wish everybody else would that calls in. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too, man. See ya. Love will keep us together. Hey, is Sydney not doing good, y'all? I'm very impressed. You think Steven would be proud? Are they at the RC track with Ryan Robertson?
Yes, they're at the RG track.
Is that where
I
we're-
don't know if Bryant's there. He was eating dinner with Ronald.
Bryant and Ronald Clifton was on a date.
I went by Turn and Burn to say hey to Clayton before I came. And I was walking outside and Bryant was on the picnic table not paying attention. And then he looked up and he said, if I would have known that was you, I would have tripped you. I was like, rude.
They went. Ronald Clifton and Bryant Robertson's on a date.
Well, with their families. Whitney snapped me and I saw Bryant in the background. Looked like they were eating Japanese.
Bryant ate 9 plates. I'm telling you, that man, when they go to the Japanese restaurant, Bryant Robertson sits down, that Chinese cook, and say, he's so big. All right, let's
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. All right, caller, you're on the air.
This is White Seguiano.
Hello. Go ahead and tell us your opinion.
Hello. I would just like to say my opinion with that. I don't understand why Justin Taylor's team could not. I mean, why couldn't they do the car and say, okay, you can come back and get it later? I just don't understand that.
You know what? That might be somebody's thoughts too, buddy. You got anything else you want to say?
Want to give a shout out to S&P Lemonade. The lemonade's really good. And Puddin' Swisher. I'm telling you, the 100 lapper this weekend, look for John Smith in that 53 car.
All right, we'll be looking. Thank you for calling in.
I like that. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching.
You welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you. Look at Tiffany Koger. She's
Koger line is popping tonight. Talking circles with Sydney Sanders with co-host Chris Carter.
That's what's going on right now. I want her to. There's going to be a day that I'm not going to be able to sit here, and she's going to
This
have
is
to do
better
it.
than a
And I want y'all to
Pokemon.
know something. I text her, Sydney, if I'm lying, we can show you that. I told Andrew, I text Sydney, I said, okay, what do you think? I did. I didn't talk to Zach Clifton. I didn't talk to y'all. I don't know y'all no explanation. So I said, blah, 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 blah. And with the thought that Carson Elledge probably, just before she even texted me at 6:30 and said, we're not sorry. Anyway, so that's irrelevant. I said, da-da-da-da. She said, open up the phone lines and let's hear from the people. That's what she said. I said, it's your decision. You do it. So our relationship and how we do this show, she has as much input as the next time we do shirts is going to have to say with Sydney Sanders. And sometimes she has to be a mom, but I appreciate her doing this, and I have kind of threw this on her, but she wanted to do this, and we still got a little bit of time, so let's just continue on. I do want to thank everybody so far that's calling in for acting like you got a
Some
brain.
sense. All right, caller, you're on the air. Tell us who's calling.
Hey, this is Donald Trump.
Hello? Hello?
Rocket. Next caller.
Oh, we ain't got thumbs up yet. All right, caller, you're on the air. Can you tell us who's calling?
Hey, this is Zach Clifton.
Zachary Clifton.
Is Ronnie and Brian on a date? Tell me now, Zach.
I have no idea.
They went to eat for Charlene's birthday, Bryant said.
Okay. I have no idea. I haven't seen him after work, so
All
I
right,
couldn't tell
so
you that.
all right, so Zach Clifton, before we get started with you, we do have an announcement to make. Earlier today on
They were
Talk,
on there listening.
oh, so y'all know about Carson's new boyfriend?
I commented on it.
I did. I did. Say I gotta do better. Dang it. That was cute though. That little dude. Could you see him and Carson at the go-kart track holding hands, running?
Absolutely. That's what happens between all. I mean, that's why I love go-kart racing. Is all the kids hang out with each other and cheer each other on and fist bump in the grid and go out there and have fun.
All right. So I've publicly said to me, and you've talked how many times today? 4 or 5?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay. So once again, y'all know the deal. I just read you the finish and everything. Zach Clifton was the winner of the race. And Zach, the floor's open. Sydney, you got to take over from here too.
You said the floor's open.
All right. Where do you want me to start?
You just tell us. You ain't got to start nowhere. Just tell us how you feel.
Well, I mean, technically, I don't have a dog in any of the fights. I'm not in the points. I wasn't planning on ever being in the points this year. You know, there's been people that say cheater this, cheater that, cheater this. Well, technically, everybody at Bowman Gray Stadium in pretty much every division is a cheater if they want to go by what they went by Saturday. There's 90% of Bowman Gray Stadium soaked tires. I mean, you got people doing it for a living.
Literally.
And they've been soaking tires for 30 years. Why they want to crack down on it now, who knows? But the thing about it is why with 4 races left? Why not? If they're wanting to change something, change it for 2026. You know, if they've been going on it this long. You know, the biggest thing I didn't agree with was whenever we went in the tech shed, they said, take your right rear tires off. Well, you know what? I took my right rear tire off, and I said, what are y'all doing? They said, well, we're going to send them out to get them sampled. I was like, well, I said, I'm screwed. I said, my tires are soaked. I said, so is the whole field. And, you know, and like somebody said, you know, I did say, well, if you want to go get my spare tire, it's probably got more soak than this tire. In case I needed to put it on, I wasn't going to go out there with not a soaked tire. So, all the stuff about, well, he didn't pull oil pan. Well, why would I pull oil pan if I already know I'm getting thrown out for soaked tires? Why if you win a race at Bowman Gray Stadium, you don't win no money hardly.
Amen.
You don't win enough money to take your motor out of the car to send it back to the motor man. This was my last race of the season. So, one, they took my right rear tire off. I knew I was getting thrown out for tires because I knew I soaked. Everybody knows I soaked. I know everybody else soaks. So, I already got threw out for tires. I knew that. So, therefore, why waste my time and my money to pull oil pan off?
Yes, because that's a lot of work.
That's the reason that went the way it did. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you this, because your name and the Robertson name, with the people that's involved with this, is a lot of with your family. That name, your dad. I say it all the time. Your dad's done something. I don't care what track you went to America. You're not going to find many drivers at any track that's the man goes, well, in our record book, so Mr. Jones finished 8 championships in a row. That you're not. Okay, so with all that being said and your name and all, do you think that, okay, let me ask you this, 2-part question. If this all in all is trying for whatever reason they doing it at this time that they're doing it, if the whole goal, remember, I don't know, I hope the whole goal is to make it a level playing field. In your opinion, Zach Clifton, wouldn't that make racing better at Bowman Gray?
It would, but realistically, 90% of them, or 90% of us, I should say, is at a level playing field right now. There's a select few that's not, but 90% of us are at a level playing field. We've all had to work up to what we have to be competitive to one another. It's
sure.
not just an overnight thing. But
no. And listen, I get from
my
a
my biggest thing is I haven't, I've been there select few races. Okay, the very first race they pump motors, they roll the cam, whatever. Okay, but after that, I've won this year. I won 2 100 lappers, which was Saturday, and then the 100 lapper before that. Okay, I've came twice to them 100 lappers, and every other time I've been there, they never checked anything on anybody's car except for the 2 nights that I won. Maybe just a coincidence, I don't know, but it seems kind of fishy to me. But
so Zach, from a competition side, a wise man told me today that like from a competition side, y'all are put into a box, pretty much, a competitive box due to what's been happening for so many years. So, I mean, to racers for many, many years, back to when your dad was racing and your grandpa, racers follow suit. I got to do what he's doing. If I'm not beating him here, if that man, what do you mean he's soaking his tires? Well, I think I need to soak mine too. Y'all are put into a competitive box, in my opinion, and it's
absolutely
monkey see, monkey do.
Whenever I first started racing at Bowman Gray Stadium, I soaked tires. Well, so did everybody else, once again. But, it wasn't till, I don't know, 2014, I guess. I don't know, that we found out about cutting tires or grinding tires. So that was something new. That was something, okay, well, people are doing that. Well, you know what? I got to get up to the program. I got to start doing that myself. So like you're saying, yes, if you know somebody else is doing something, if you don't do it, because for 30 years they haven't done anything about it, if you don't do it, I mean, that separates the winners from the losers.
Right. Once again, that competitive box.
And honestly, like, why are we not checking other things on the car? Like, soaked tires is not definitely saying, I mean, just because you soaked your tires doesn't mean that you are going to win just because you soaked your tires. So,
I know, like, the first 100 lapper, like, whenever I got my car, it had an aluminum drive shaft in it. Well, you know what? I got another drive shaft made, and I got it put in. Well, then not this past 100 lap, the 100 lap before that, whenever they pulled me to the tech shed, they wanted to check, that's what they wanted to check, was for aluminum drive shaft. And I was like, man, this is a coincidence. But, luckily I changed it out.
Zach,
so,
listen, Zach, and this is Steve Flemings, okay? I want y'all to hear this because these comments are going by pretty quick. Steve Flemings, okay? Only reason we didn't pull our pan is because it won't come off in the car. Our frame support runs in the oil pan because by the rules, our engine is located within number 1 plug that lines up with the top ball joints. All other cars in impound are not by the rules, are back 4 inches and pan could come off. That's our reason not to pull pan. But as Zach said, our tires are soaked. Our tires are soaked. I'm reading from what Mr. Plemons said. Our tires are soaked and we were going to be disqualified anyway. So in this situation and what they're saying, and it, you know, is this something that Bowman Gray should be aware of and know that 03 car right there cannot comply by what they're asking under said conditions?
Well, my biggest thing is every single one of us drivers asked for a cherry picker.
Well, okay, and so for the people in the back, Zach, for the people in the back, for those of you that don't, and I'm not making fun of you, there's people in here that has no clue. Some people that's watching this show thinks that you put that car up, jack it up real quick, drop the oil pan. That's what they think, and y'all are looking for something to fall out in the oil. Oh, God, there's a wrench. They don't understand the process of dropping an oil pan and the process of, I know some drivers, I know teams that have to take the engine out of the car, turn it upside down, and for that oil pan to go on the proper way. This is not something that's, oh boy, let's drop our oil pan. You hear it, and if you don't know any better, you're going, we're dropping the oil pan. That's easy. I changed my granny's oil last week. But Zach, there's more to it. Enlighten everybody, please.
Yeah, I mean, your oil pan's right there at the cross member. I mean, you could, from what they did with Chase's car, they could drop the oil pan and they could just shine a light underneath it. They said they had enough room. Some cars do, some cars don't. I just depending on what kind of car you got, I guess. But, you know, to realistically pull the oil pan, you have to pull the motor out of the car, or at least up.
Yeah.
And me, if I pull a motor out of a race car, I don't care what it is, it's going to the motor man. You know, motor stuff I don't mess with. I just
right.
I just don't. That's the heart of a race car, and that's one thing I don't mess with.
Does this affect Zach Clifton's future at Bowman Gray Stadium?
No, I don't plan on running there a lot. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my daughter in a seat as much as I can, because I see every time she's in the seat, she gets better and better each time she goes to a racetrack. She absolutely loves it. It's in our family. I'm going to do what I can do to make sure my kids' dreams, you know, come true like my parents did for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've done, you know, a lot of stuff at Bowman Gray Stadium. I've done what I wanted to do. Now I still love racing. I have a go-kart. I go out there and I race every weekend whenever my daughter races hers. So, you know, it's just a family fun environment, and still get to be competitive, and I'm just going to live my racing career through her.
There you go.
And hopefully little man whenever he gets a little older.
So with that being said, for those of y'all listening, we're going to have Carson sit right here with me and Sydney, and we are going to have that baby on this show because she is a hoot. She is fun. She's finally adapted. And, you know, me and Bristol May have a special bond. Now she's 10 or 11, whatever it is now. And you know, seeing Carson reminds me of when Bristol was that age. So we're going to have that. All that being said, Zach, we keep talking about it. But for those of y'all listening, y'all make sure y'all tune in when we have it. It's probably next week. I hope that's when we can do it, to have Carson on this show. Zach, thank you for the call.
Yes.
Thank you for your professionalism. I mean, you're my buddy, so I wouldn't expect anything different from you, but we talked numerous times today. I do want to say on the air, we're on the Koger Plumbing phone lines, but I do want to say that Clifton Plumbing sponsors our YouTube page.
And me.
And Whitney. And I said it last week.
Whitney?
I want y'all to, Sydney.
Whitney's your wife.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's on the phone. So with all that being said,
I know. Chris came by my trailer Saturday, and somebody said, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, come out here so I can do an interview with you." Well, somebody yelled, "Well, Whitney
Bryant.
Clifton's in here," and here he comes running in the trailer.
Oh my gosh.
That's my buddy, man.
You never seen him run before until you say Whitney's name.
Well, but anyway, with all that being said, yeah, we have a good time. We do. And thank you, man. I appreciate the call, Zach.
Yep, thank you.
See you, buddy. All right. We're gonna do two more. Okay. I end this show at 9:00. I think this needed to happen, and thank y'all for so far who's been so nice. I mean, thank y'all. I mean, even though a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is really. I hope y'all enjoy listening to all this because I'm over here as nervous as a hooker in church.
Yes, two more, and then we gotta go we gotta go. And Andrew's got his thumb going. All right, caller, you're on the air. Tell us who's calling.
Hey, my name is Lisa Laws, and I don't often go to the races, but I have a lot this year. And I have noticed that the little Justin Taylor, he seems to be the one causing all the problems here. And I think since he was in number 5, why is he not up there with the rest of them? Because I know for a fact the last couple of races, his little motor went around that Bowman Gray Stadium a whole lot faster than it had. Then all of a sudden he packed his cart and took off before they could do anything about it. And then he works out in the yard all week long, and he had an episode that he had to go to the emergency room. Now, I know I ain't no nurse, and I ain't the smartest apple on the truck, but to me, that sounds a little bit fishy.
Well, thank you for calling in and giving us your opinion. We appreciate your call.
Thank you for taking my call. Good night.
Good night.
One more?
Yes. Caller, you're on the air. Make sure you tell us who's calling.
It's Cornell, and I'm one of the special people.
That's my buddy Cornell. He don't race at Bowman Gray. Cornell, how are you, bud?
I'm doing great. And a lot of this is I'm not going to say bothering me, but it's just one of those things that I have to say something. You know it's big if I call and have to say something.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, here's my thing. When it comes to rules and regulations and everything, because I'm from a completely different type of racing, but I enjoy circle track racing and I do it myself. If you guys want something changed, you've got to come in numbers. And that means everybody getting together and choosing on something and saying, hey, we need this changed because of this. Tires have always been a problem. I'm one person that I do not like Hoosiers, and I will not put them on my car unless I am made to and someone else pays for it. But if you have an issue with tires or you have an issue with motor, more people need to come forward and say something. And that's one thing that, a lot of racers, they keep things secret from each other. And yes, everybody's cheating in some way, shape, or form, either if it's safety or if it's car-related stuff. You got to come together and say something. And if they don't want to change it, then just don't show up. The numbers will show.
They
That's
have
the thing.
said
It's
that.
all
I
about-
agree, Cornell. I agree.
Well, I hope that they come in numbers this weekend so that they can voice their opinion to the right person.
That's the only way anything is going to change is if they just start showing in numbers. I mean, the car count is great, but if you start getting to a point to where only one car is showing up, then you have a problem.
Right.
I think you should be I think you should do like audio for a book, like read a book on the audio that you can listen to.
Cornell.
Because it's like his voice is like, today we went to the zoo.
I can't help it. This is how I talk.
I know it was very it was great. Well, thank you for calling. We appreciate you calling and giving your opinion. Hope the drivers listen to you.
I hope so too, because me being a driver, and I want to drive Bowman Gray bad, but I have one of those awful front wheel drive mini stocks, so you guys
we don't like those.
Allow me to.
Cornell, it's good to hear from you, buddy. Good to hear from you, man. Thank you for calling.
No problem.
Goodbye.
All right, we got time for one more. See if somebody's on the line.
Hello, caller. You're on the air. Can you tell us who's calling?
No, I'm going to stay anonymous. If you can't tell who I am by my voice, then it doesn't matter. I just want to say that if they get a medical exemption, then I should get a win back from 2023 or 2024, whatever year it was, for a medical exemption.
Listen, this is our last call. And explain the situation.
I have my listening ears on.
Tell it in short, Amber. Tell us the situation and what happened.
Justin Taylor gets a medical exemption because he goes to the hospital, which fair. Okay, whatever. He goes to the hospital. It's hot. I understand that. How many times has he personally pulled me out of the race car because I've been overheated, exhausted, dehydrated, and I don't get a medical exemption when my dad's about to have a heart attack? I just think it's BS. Something is going on within Bowman Gray. I don't blame Justin at all. It's not Justin's fault that he's a favorite over there. More power to him. I wish I was. Coming back next weekend, I hope that I can win and get whatever favoritism comes my way. But other than the fact that it was a medical exemption, that's never happened ever at that stadium. Many, many, many people have been thrown out because they've had medical problems. So I personally don't understand. It's nothing against Justin because he and I get along. His mom, his dad, his brother, all of us get along. But it's the fact that it's never happened. So why is it happening now? And I may date the person that could have won the race. That has nothing to do with it. I want my win back.
Well,
very solid, very good. I mean,
we get it.
Yes.
The math is not mathin'.
Right.
But we just hope that we get fairness across the board.
Which is...
I get that it's across the board. So why isn't it across the board on the officials' table? That's what's BS. You understand it, Sydney, Chris. You understand it. Everybody in the whole division understands it, including people that weren't even involved in the top 5 or 6. They understand that it's not their fault. But why is it now happening? I just want to know what flipped the switch, because I would like to flip it back up.
As Chris says, there's a new sheriff in town. So
there's
a new sheriff in town. That's fine. That's great. But he needs to learn what town he's in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for
appreciate
calling,
the
and
call,
we'll see you
Amber.
this weekend.
I would love to see you next weekend. Thank you.
All right.
What is that supposed to mean?
Wait, what was that?
I'm not sure.
What was the last part?
I'm not sure.
All right. Well,
guys,
listen, I understand. Y'all know, look.
Yeah, we get it. We're
I
just
get the
here
views.
to
I
let
get
y'all
it.
vent.
I get it. And once again, I have a producer that has a brand new baby. I have a co-host that has to go to home, that has to work in the morning. If I knew how to do all this by myself, I would do it and we would stay on. But this is the deal, okay? I want to thank everybody. Everybody that called in had a valid point. Thank you for respecting me as an employee, as an announcer at Bowman Gray Stadium.
They really did good.
Yes, I was nervous a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. What is it? What do you see now?
Simone said, why she say it like that? I don't know, Simone. That's what I was wondering, too. I didn't do anything. I was just like, hope to see you this weekend.
Simone, thank you. All right, so once again, I don't agree with a lot of stuff. When I came here, it was like this.
But like we're just here to let y'all vent and be here and let you get your opinions across. We're not here to say one way or the other, and we're not here to take sides or we're just here to let you voice your opinion.
And in closing,
I got to thank my sponsors, our sponsors.
In closing, if I was a race car driver, if I was a car owner, y'all listen to me, okay? You paying attention? Put your beer down. Listen. In closing, I need everybody to listen. My name is Chris Carter.
That's how we read a book, A Bedtime Story.
Listen, if you're a car owner, you're a driver, you're a sponsor of a car, whatever. I highly, for whatever this is worth, this is just coming off the top of my head. I have no insight. I went to see Austin today and asked, can I have some kind of, he didn't have it. So also understand what the people have to go through to release this, make sure it's right. It's not like what some people think. But anyway, those are the same people that think you just dropped the pan off that race car. But it's the truth. At the end of the day, you own a car, you drive a car. I would think heavily and consider changing the way I've been doing things since the Vietnam era, whatever. I would very much consider. Didn't say do it, didn't say don't do it. The writing's on the wall. Regardless of what anybody says, is that board in the field house the right place to put a statement up? Nope. It is, but I think it should be other places. Okay. There was a rod and a piston brought into a driver's meeting some time ago. They ain't done it before. They ain't going to do it now. Okay. Look what happened. Here's where we are, y'all. Okay. Don't stop coming.
Don't stop.
Adjust. Try to adjust and make it work, because I love all of y'all, all of you racers, all of you drivers. I love being an announcer at that track. The fans at that place are the best ever of any track. And, there's that. You can slow that music down just a minute. I ain't even done my sponsors. But there's that. I'm going to repeat myself where she says the sponsors. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel, for coming aboard. Y'all can keep commenting or whatever. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight, for being kind. And I hope y'all appreciate just this little avenue for y'all. I do this for y'all. I mean, y'all gave me a nervous breakdown today just worrying about it. Go ahead,
You gave
Cindy.
yourself a nervous breakdown. All right, we'd like to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank H&H Auto Repair, Race for Kids, Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Realtor Renee Hackett, Radical Fire Protection, Smoky Joe's Barbecue of Lexington, David E. Day Inc., Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel, Madhouse Harley Davidson, Ideal Corn, Affordable Septic, Enticing Icings, Little Donuts, Dutton Safer Systems, Triangle Fitness Kernersville, Ideal Landscaping, JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Sykes Metal Roofing, Douglas Auto Electric and Battery, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, 5 Points Tire and Auto, The Garage Shop, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, Jordan Anderson, S&P Lemonade, Frank Steaks of Long Island, New York, J&T Services, DL Outfitters, Midway Dry Cleaners, JTA Soft Wash and Roof Cleaning, Koger Plumbing, Horse Powered Kids, Harkey Litigation, Everybody Mixed Concrete, Heroes Patriot Water, Robin Sandblasting, Mule Scanner Truckin', Messer Media, Garage Doors of the Triad, MJ Printing and Graphics, Midway Music Hall and Event Center, Thunder Road Bar and Grill, Midway Mobile Storage, Make TV Great with Nate, Louis Custom Showers and Glass, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, Soul to Bowl Food Truck, Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, Colfax Towing and Auto Repair, Velocity USA, and KevinSaysYes.com.
I want to thank Derek Stoltz. I'm glad you tuned in, man. It was good to hear from you. Anyway, I do want to say this in regard to Squeaky. Everybody, there was a big emergency with Squeaky the other night. Jimmy Brown called me right before we went on the air. He has some type of infection causing his white blood cell count to jump up and down. He's having tests done on his kidneys. He's in a lot of pain due to his kidneys. But other than that, all is well. He's in decent spirits. So there's spirits. There's the update on Squeaky and what happened the other night. I'm not getting into all that other horse crap. I'm smarter than that. Thank y'all again. Thank you to all my sponsors. I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all this Saturday night at the Madhouse. God bless. Stay safe.
I'm Chris Hadfield, astronaut and citizen of planet Earth. Join me on a journey into the systems that power the world. No politics, just real conversations with real people shaping the